All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're tackling a deeply encouraging subject, exactly how ministerial servants can confidently navigate the path to qualifying as elders. If you've ever looked at the scriptural requirements for this and felt that familiar knot in your stomach, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to break the whole process down using some incredibly practical insights that shift the focus away from pressure and put it squarely on progress. So, do the qualifications for an elder feel out of reach? Let's just be completely honest here. It's a massive emotional hurdle for a lot of brothers. It's so common for ministerial servants to read through the qualifications in the scriptures, look at their own personal flaws, and instantly feel this profound sense of inadequacy. They basically conclude, there is no way I could ever qualify. Well, if that's you, you are definitely not alone. But as we'll see, that initial feeling of being unqualified, it's often just a sign of humility, not a permanent stop sign.
Let's look at Section 1. Perfection is not expected.
Okay, this is the absolute crucial point you need to remember. Perfection is not expected by Jehovah or his organization. Just let that sink in for a second. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21 reminds us that Christ is our ultimate model. And sure, we follow his steps closely, but we are still imperfect humans. The source material beautifully highlights that neither Jehovah nor his organization demands perfect displays of these qualities from you. This completely shifts the goalpost from some impossible standard of perfection to sincere, steady progress. You absolutely do not have to be flawless to be used mightily.
Now you might be wondering, how does that progress actually happen? Well, Philippians chapter 2, verse 13 gives us the exact answer. And it is Jehovah's powerful spirit that helps you to develop these qualifications. You see, the trap we all fall into is thinking we have to reach these spiritual goals entirely on our own willpower. But you really don't. The secret ingredient here, the actual driving force, is Jehovah's powerful Holy Spirit. By leaning on his spirit instead of just white-knuckling it with your own grit, developing these qualities transforms from this exhausting, lonely marathon into a collaborative, guided journey with your Creator.
Moving right along to Section 2, Practical Steps to Improve.
Here is the brilliant, actionable roadmap drawn right from our source. Step 1, pray to Jehovah about the specific quality you want to improve. Step 2, research the topic thoroughly. And Step 3, ask an elder for suggestions. It's so beautifully orderly. First, you invite Jehovah into the process through prayer. Second, you put in the personal effort to really dig into the scriptures and the publications. And third, you seek out human wisdom. These 3 steps show you exactly how to make practical, measurable progress without feeling totally lost in the weeds. And think about the difference between trying to figure it all out alone versus asking an elder for suggestions. Struggling in isolation is practically a recipe for frustration and stagnation. You might be working really hard, but you might be focusing on totally the wrong things. Reaching out to current elders for mentorship gives you tailored, real-world advice. These brothers have walked this exact path. They know the challenges firsthand. By tapping into their experience, you aren't just working harder, you're working smarter. So please, don't isolate yourself. Reach out.
Which brings us to Section 3, Moving Forward with Confidence.
Look at this gorgeous thought based on Isaiah chapter 64, verse 8. Ask Jehovah to train and mold you to be even more useful in serving him and the congregation. Think about it like clay in the hands of a master potter. The clay doesn't magically mold itself, right? It yields to the potter's skilled hands. When you confidently ask Jehovah to train and mold you, you're making yourself spiritually pliable. And the result? You become a more useful vessel for him and a much greater blessing to your entire congregation. It's not about achieving a title, it's entirely about maximizing your usefulness.
And Philippians chapter 3, verse 16 offers us this immense reassurance. To the extent we have made progress, let us go on walking orderly in this same course. Listen, Jehovah sees the progress you've already made. He deeply values the effort you've put in up to this exact moment. The encouragement here is just to keep going, keep walking orderly, keep applying those 3 practical steps we just talked about. If you maintain this course, our source warmly assures us that Jehovah will richly bless your ongoing, orderly efforts to qualify. It's a profound promise of his continuous backing.
So I want to leave you with this provocative question to chew on today. Which specific quality will you ask Jehovah to help you mold right now? Pick one. Just one to start with. I highly encourage you to head over to jw.org today, right after this explainer finishes, and begin your research on that one specific quality. Put step 2 into action immediately.
Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, share this with a friend who might benefit from it, subscribe to the channel, and definitely press that bell icon so you never miss out on our future explainers. Keep stepping forward, rely on that powerful spirit, and I'll see you in the next one.